Hey guys, Sandy from Sandy's Guitars here, and we made it. It is the final day of 2025, and I don't know about you, but for me, it's been quite a year. Between this YouTube channel, my personal life, I actually had a lot go on this year, including the birth of my first son. So it's been a great year. There's been a lot of ups and downs, but been reflecting on it, and overall, not too bad. And so before I really get into this, I do want to take a moment to say thank you to everyone who's been kind of joining me on this YouTube journey. This is something kind of new for me in the past year. I never really paid much attention to social media, but well, it's become quite the adventure. So thank you to everyone who's been watching the videos and supporting the channel. It means a great deal. So I've been kind of reflecting. I've been taking the last few days and kind of thinking about what 2025 was like. And I started thinking about what it meant in the world of guitar and guitar gear. And well, here's the video about it. So I want to get into it. Here are my 3 takeaways. Upon reflection, here are my 3 takeaways from 2025. Number 1, authenticity still matters. Something that has become really apparent to me anyway over the past year is the need to still be authentic, and in your art, in your music, in basically everything you do. Just to give you some examples, okay? A really good example, there was one YouTuber who shall not be named, another guy figured out that he had been faking a lot of guitar solos. They discovered he was inauthentic, and that fellow was promptly canceled. Okay, and in another way, I gotta say, just from the online stuff in music, okay, there's been a real rebellion against AI, which I think is further evidence that authenticity still matters in the world of guitar and in the world of music. So it's always important to be authentic to yourself. Be true to you, and that'll shine through and people will pick up on it. Takeaway number 2, money matters. So look, this is still primarily a guitar gear channel. I mean, I review gear, I talk about equipment, I talk about ways to save money on equipment. And that is something that has really kind of hit home in the past year. And I think it's partly due to a lot of the economic times that we find ourselves in for the past year, okay? Guitar brands have started really focusing on releasing budget models, even like budget lines. Okay, a good example being the Fender Standard line that came out, I think it was February last year, something like that. Okay, but other examples, like I've seen PRS, they now have budget versions of a lot of their guitars that 2 years ago were really high end. That was the only option for it. There's been a renewed focus on budget options for guitar players from the major brands, which suggests to me there's a need for it. Unfortunately, the economy has also caused several guitar brands to actually go out of business or at least start the process. Okay, 2 examples that have been covered ad nauseum include G&L and most recently Hofner, as I covered on my own channel. I've found that guitar players are increasingly looking for better ways to spend their money on this hobby, their profession. They need to save some cash. Okay, case in point, one of the most popular videos on my own channel, easily the most popular, was literally a video about things that are a waste of money that you don't need to spend money on. So that is a takeaway. The times are hard, but musicians, they push forward. They just look for better alternatives. And finally, takeaway number 3, innovation. 2025 was all about innovation, and it kind of goes hand in hand with the last takeaway I was talking about with the economy. A bad economy equals necessity. Necessity means innovation. So guitar brands have been creating more and more products, that fulfill the need for the musician. They do more for less. Okay, and even then more guitars. There's been many innovations. Like, I have to say, I recently tried out a few of the Yamaha acoustics that they've been making that actually have built-in effects right on them. It was incredible. All right, but more so when you look at the careers of musicians, the up-and-coming guitarists who are going to be the guitar heroes of tomorrow. First off, the way they're becoming guitar heroes, never been done before. They're finding new innovative ways to get their music out there, often through social media. Okay, but the other thing that I've also noticed among a lot of these artists is that they actually have brand new innovative techniques, innovative musical styles. The music is just new and fresh. Okay. And I think that's partly because they want to stand out. All right. And hey, even for me, this is a brand new thing for me. I had to get innovative because I couldn't do music in the old way that I used to. So I think that is probably my biggest takeaway for this year, has been innovation. Anyway, folks, as usual, those are only that's just my thoughts, okay? Maybe I'm completely off, all right? I'm just speaking off the cuff here. Things that I've noticed that were new, these were my takeaways. This is what I reflected on and what I came up with from 2025. And I'd like to hear what happened in 2025 for you. What stood out for you in the guitar world and your guitar journey? What stood out for you in 2025? Leave it in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. Okay, in the meantime, please hit that like and subscribe. Okay, you'd be helping me out a lot. I am trying to build up the channel. I'm amazed that I'm actually at over 600 subscribers right now. I'm genuinely shocked. I figured I might get maybe a couple hundred. Okay. So I'm actually it might not seem like much, but it's a lot to me. So again, I appreciate everyone's support and Happy New Year. I hope everything goes well for you. Please have a great New Year. And if you're playing tonight, let me know where you're playing tonight. I'd love to hear about it. Anyway, this is Sandy from Sandy's Guitars. Hit that like and subscribe button. Check me out on the other social media places. And remember, keep practicing. You're getting there. Take care.